Hey everyone, today we are trying out a new Autobattler. It is called Toy Smash Kaboom, and I think it has a lot of promise. As you see here, it looks similar to the backpack battles, inventory management type Autobattler. The artwork is super polished. We're just gonna hop straight into it. You have a couple characters to choose from. I'm just gonna be Dr. Hamster here, one of the default, or I should say the default hero character. I'm not sure of all the terminology. I checked this game out a little bit and I see it just got an update, and I just kind of want to, get it out there, see what other people think. And yeah, this game is going to release sometime in 2025. I just want to get ahead of it, see how it goes. So like I said, inventory management, right? We have this whole backpack essentially here. You see I bought some slots from the shop. We have 7 gold. You can re-roll the shop, spend gold, and then when you're ready, you hit go. You can see the events here at the bottom. I'll kind of explain it as we go, or at least try to. Not going to be the best at explaining everything. But if you right-click on stuff, you'll see the potential level ups. So you basically can get multiple items and combine them. So you see I can combine the shovel with the little hamster to make this burrowing mole here. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Why not? So it shows the little lines here showing that you can combine them. So now we got ourselves a burrowing mole, a hamster ball, and a little hamster. You see the tooltips. I guess I'll show the mole. The important things to look at here would be damage, HP, and knockback. And of course the ability text itself. So you see this is going to burrow forward, then back. It's going to gain bravery, and it's gonna knock people back. So yeah, the knockback, very important. You see it on all these pets here. That's gonna come into play very greatly. And yeah, I'm just gonna start rolling, start getting this thing going. I know this this rice grain can lead to a lot of upgrades here to this rice ball king, so I'm just gonna grab that. Why not? And you can rotate stuff. So it looks like we want to rotate this to where it's hitting a hero. Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, you see, summon at star gains 25 max HP. So let's see, maybe we want our mole to have that. I should probably... I'm just going to rearrange things a little bit now. I'll try to explain things like I said as I go, but some things are going to be a little difficult. Alright, this meteor here, I know you can combine with a weird egg and make a screaming chicken. Every 5 seconds deals damage and knocks back enemies. This is just an item, so you see it's a magic throwable food. You see this is a summon melee at the bottom of the tooltip there. So what we're going to do is buy this and try to get a potato later. It can combine with the chili, but we're not interested in that. It's more for a burn build. Yeah, it looks like 2 times speed's the fastest we can go, so especially for the beginning rounds here. Some of the battles can take a long time. I think they're still working out some of the balance in this game. I've been meaning to give some feedback, so hopefully I'll give some feedback after playing a little bit in this update. I believe the first matchup, you're always against this poker enemy, so I believe it's just a bot. And after that, we're going to be facing real players. It's an async auto battler, similar to Super Auto Pets. So you'll be matched up against other teams that have played in the last, I don't know, day or two, I'm guessing. So we have a surprise gift here. We can get a free choice of a category, and then we still have to pay for the item. I'm going to go weapon here, and look at that. We actually got a discounted potato. So I'm going to buy the potato. I'm going to instantly combine it. Now we have ourselves a screaming chicken. What else do we want to do here? We can buy more piggy banks. This is just greed. It's just gold for later. Really good. There's also this eraser, which leads to the Pencil Brothers, which has a lot of knockback. So I'm very interested in this. I'm just going to buy this guy. And I'm also going to not buy the slot. I'm also going to buy the pig. We're just going to get a little greedy here. And I could potentially rearrange things and play the pencil if I want. Probably take this guy out. I could do something like this, which I think might be better. Let's just give you the health. I'm just gonna send it. So we're just gonna store this guy for later. We can sell him. We can look for more shovels and, you know, go for a burrowing mole upgrade. They have pea shooters and a rhino. This is the first real player we're facing. We'll see how our mole holds up, but usually these guys in the beginning are pretty tough. But if you can get to the pea shooters, then you can take them down. It looks like we are. It looks like we're actually going to win this, which is nice. We have 5 hearts, and we need to get to 10 wins, I believe, is the win condition. Unless that was changed in the update. Looks like it's still the same in the bottom right here. We're on round 2. A banana can be combined with a magic vial to make a magic juice, which is like a healing item, which is pretty good. Something I'd be interested in, but maybe later. The puppet leads to a nutcracker, which is an insane knockback kind of melee unit. Insanely good. I'd be going for nutcrackers with this build, usually. I'm going to try to skip it now, because I think it's just like the most popular item or unit to use. So here's another shovel. We can actually get our big mole, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. That's going to make us over weight limit. So this guy's only a 1 weight. You see in the top right, this has a 3. It shows you right here, actually. This guy's got a 4. So, yeah, we'll just take that guy out for now. The balloon does give you the weight, the increased weight. But a lot of times I get greedy. There's another item. Let's see, can we find it? Okay, so here's the items. I'm not going to go through too much, but I am going to try. Wow, the scrolling is really slow on this. I had to unlock my scroll wheel and just send it. Alright, this item right here is another hero weight limit. It increases, and it can turn into a very, very good shield item here. So I usually try to greed for that. You see my weight limit here. If you exceed the weight limit, you get a debuff. That's really, really bad. So in almost all cases, you don't want to exceed the weight limit. Pumpkin, I see it's discounted and it's a good item, so I'm just kind of seeing what it can lead to. This guy's got good knockback and stuff. I think I'm going to take the pumpkin for now, because it's just an item. It's a good item, doesn't give us the increased weight limit. Magic card is pretty good, but I'm going to skip that since we bought the other one. And I see a discounted slot. We kind of need slots at this point. And this one's cool. It reduces the cooldown of items. So if this is every 10 seconds, we put it in there, and now it's every 9.09 seconds. So that's kind of nice. And now we can... I guess we should probably put our chicken in there, huh? We can also get another one of these for a rice ball. I think I should reorganize these like that to give our big guy the rice ball. And what else do we want? I don't think much. We could just buy this meteor. I actually think that's a good idea. Alright, we're going to send it. Leaving one piggy bank out. I believe it has to be on your team here to get the extra gold. That's okay though. Yeah, the start of the battle, these guys are just shooting. We gotta counter them. It takes a while for our mole specialist to come out here. Yeah, you see, we're already pushing them off. So this is where the knockback comes into play. We don't have to KO the units if we knock them off. And if you buy these balloons, you can combine it into the item that will essentially give you knockback protection. But the reason that I don't need the balloons here is because my team is specializing in knockback. So I should be knocking the enemy back more than I get knocked back. So this is one of the new things with the recent update. And it's just a toy that you can keep. I think it's a 2x2 grid here. So you gotta use some inventory slots. This one's pretty cool if only one summon exists. Unfortunately, we have multiple summons we're going to be using. When 8 hamster type summons die, after 15 seconds, entire table becomes slippery. You know what? I like this. Maybe we can use it with our knockback. I don't think I'm going to put it in now, but I guess we'll see. We need to get increased weight limit, and we need to get extra slots. So the whole team right now hinges around this mole specialist, but I can tell you this guy doesn't hold up too much in the late game. He's more just like a support unit to kind of help with these knockbacks. Maybe just absorb some hits with its 250 HP. I believe this is another AI too. This is like a little reward bonus gold round. As you can see here with these events. So we were just in training. Sometimes you get these events. So now we're in the shop and then we get a PvP opponent there. So lots of stuff here, including a balloon. We have 28 gold. I'm just going to get the rolls going. We're going to focus mainly on the stuff that we need. So I'm not going to go around trying to explain too much. I just bought that potato. I might as well combine it. Extra slots, we just need them. And I'm going to throw the chicken and the pig in there. Now I got the pumpkin so I can use with this swordsman. But our weight limit's not looking good. So rather than spend the 7 gold on that right now, I think we're just... or do I get rid of the hamster? Let's see, this guy is a 4. That guy's a 4. I guess we could just swap it out with the hamster. I'm going to wait though. I'm going to play the long game. I usually don't wait when there's something I want to combine like that. And yeah, unfortunately it's only these balloons showing up. I should really buy them. I'm still just going to hold off though. Probably not the right decision, because we're just going to end up rolling the whole turn down, as is tradition. So another pumpkin, and another slot. The pumpkin's discounted again, and one of these guys, so that makes me think I'm going to go ahead and do this pivot now. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this guy. Got lots of things. Lots of things. Question is, how do we want to do this? I really don't know. I think I should give all of the health. I don't want to combine. Sometimes you accidentally combine. Be careful about that. I'm not going to buy another pig, even though I could rearrange. My rearrangement was terrible there. I could rearrange further. I am going to need another shovel. So I think we buy the shovel. Can I reorganize a little bit more? So basically what I want to do is get... Can I get it to where half of this pumpkin? My brain is like not functioning right now. I don't think I can get it to where half this pumpkin's in this thing, huh? I need another one. So instead, what we're gonna do... Oh, I can't even do that, huh? Alright, you go down there. So you can get 2 uses out of the slot there. So both of these chickens get the 10% cooldown reduction. So I think I'd rather have that right now. And yeah, that's all we can really do, huh? I was gonna buy the shovel, that's right. So I guess we'll buy the shovel. The pig will come in. And we'll just do that. So I'm gonna have to do this a lot throughout the run. This is where the inexperience really hurts and makes runs like very, very long. But you know, I'll try to be better. I'll try to be better. It's the beginning of the game. That took me a long time. So this person's got the increased weight limit with the balloon. An upgraded pea shooter. They got a nutcracker. I expect they're just gonna destroy us. But maybe not. Our chickens actually did work. Our pumpkins are actually doing work. And as long as our mole can survive long enough to KO this, our chickens should do enough damage. Yeah. Get the win. So that was a really good team, it looked like. But like I said, this mole is going to drop off. More balloons, of course. We need these heart cards for the other item we're looking for to increase the weight limit. So I'm just going to buy that now. And yeah, very, very awkward spot to be at. These rice, I think I only need 2 to combine to a rice ball. Then you combine it with a shovel. Then you combine it with a crown. So at this point, all I need is a crown for that rice ball. Here's another one of these guys. I'm just going to not do it because we need the weight limit. And yeah, things are getting very, very awkward. I should probably buy... If I buy this balloon, I can combine my pumpkin guy. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And now this guy needs food. No, this guy needs a weapon at triangle. So we can actually do that very easily here. We can simply just take the rice ball here. Now we have 2 weapons. That's great. So now I can just fill the gaps with this other stuff. We can actually move this here. We would be able to fit this guy, but we don't have the weight limit for it, so we just hold out. I could buy... This magic vial is pretty good. This guy's gonna get rage and convert rage to life steal. So he needs to survive. I think getting this could actually be really good for him. So once again, we need to rearrange, so I'm going to do that. And that should work fine. So we can do chicken, chicken. Yep, that all works great. 2 gold. I'm not going to use it to roll. I'm just going to send it. I still feel like this is a winning team as long as our pumpkin guy, our new pumpkin guy, doesn't get one shot. The only problem with the mole specialist is anything else you have is just going to get destroyed. And I realize if I took that other toy, where if you only have one unit at 12 seconds, I think it would activate while the mole was burrowed. But you see here, yeah, now we're strong. So I think I'm going to try to buff this pumpkin warrior and go all in. Obviously, the goal is to have like 2 pumpkin warriors. We could get another toy. I'm just going to take the gold. We kind of know what we want. And yeah, this guy can upgrade again with a really good frying pan item. So because we took the gold, we just move on to the next stage here. And yeah, nothing here. Gonna try to get things going a little bit faster. So we could combine 2 balloons into this guy. Because it's here, I'm just gonna do it, and the slot. I feel like at this point, we just gotta take whatever we can. Is this balloon a weapon? It is not. The good news is I can just add it there. I believe we need to rearrange again. So I'm going to do something. I want to be able to surround my guys, right? With whatever. So I think this all works. The only problem is I want to be able to potentially get this guy going there. But I guess for now he can just go there. I've made things very awkward, haven't I? I guess we don't need this all on this side, but I guess I could just move it like that, huh? Okay, I should probably just continue the turn before I'm just gonna have to rearrange stuff again. Let's see if we find anything we need here. I could buy 2 more balloons to get to this item. It is a weight limit +6. I think it is worth it at this point, making up for lost time. The pencil combines with the eraser for that really good knockback item. Ooh, and actually we do have another pumpkin with this guy. Okay, so we're gonna hold off. We're gonna hold off on the pencil. And we have 3 available. I think the pencil is a perfect 3. No, it's 4. Well, this guy alone is 3. We do have the pumpkin to combine it with, but I guess we don't need to do that yet. We're gonna hold off. Just hope we find a discounted pencil later. Okay, here is this item. But what we can actually do is buy our last balloon. We can combine, we can just put this here. Add a pig back. Maybe you go there. Yeah, so not a weapon. Okay. Not a weapon. I think we do this. Where's that health potion? I think we do add the health potion there. We can just fill chickens in with the rest, right? We have a pumpkin that's not being used, but I just don't think we can fit it. Wait, we can afford to combine, actually. So I'm just going to do it. Why not? Which means we have to reorganize again. Alright, so at least we get one guy there. We can keep combining. I'm going to combine this rice ball. So that's not a weapon anymore. So we need more. This is a weapon, though. This guy. Alright, hamster ball's gone. This guy's in. The question is, how do we fit this? So if we go like that. No, we can't go like that. We can go like that. I mean, we don't need this in right now. This guy needs 2 types of food around him. Super awkward. If we move this here, we chicken here, we chicken here, we need, it can't be a chicken, the other one. So if we chicken here, we can do that. That's fine. I'm sending it like this because that took way too long. I'm just sending it. I know we didn't maximize our pumpkins, but at least we got our heals. Oh, this isn't even a food, it's a water. Okay. And the mini rice ball won't activate unless there are 2. Yeah, we're just getting destroyed, aren't we? Is that a Game Boy? No, that's not a Game Boy. That's a different handheld OG device. Maybe they just didn't want to risk it. They don't want biscuits, I see. So yeah, the pumpkin guy we don't necessarily need everything at him. What does the flame combine with? A bunch of stuff that we're not too worried about. Lightning in a bottle, yeah, I don't think we're interested in any of this. We do need slots. But I think we're just rolling. I could use another one of these guys always, I feel like. So if we do a weapon... Man, this is awkward. Yeah. I'm trying to figure if I can get both of these activated at once, but it's going to be tough. I think I do have a plan to get it done. I think that has to stay like that for now. Interesting. Don't think we need any more of those. That's fire. None of these are weapons. I'm kind of checking to see if these are weapons. Yeah, unfortunately we just roll. This 5 inventory is expensive, but I feel like it's worth it. I don't know if we're gonna find anything else, and this means we can really just rearrange stuff to our benefit here. So let's go ahead and... I'm gonna make this super messy right now, but I don't really care. I'm just going for something. It's awkward any way you put it, isn't it? Yeah, that's right, we didn't buy the pencil. Yeah, I could do that. And this guy doesn't need to be anywhere special. I think we just send it. I don't know if we're going to end up using the glass tabletop. I could sell it for 4 gold. Let's see how we do here with more units. This pencil guy is more just like a tank in the beginning. When the rice ball dies, it should give us stuff. Like shield or something. Our pumpkin guys aren't doing too well. As you see, they're not really getting their stacks of rage. One guy did. Got a couple stacks of rage there. But I feel like if we just keep sticking with it and it all comes together, it might be good. I'm going to go for the shield here because that's exactly what we need is the shield. We do need one more of these cards before we can combine all those items though. So we're just going to hope we get it. I'm just going to buy another shield because it's here and they're good. And we're going to go ahead and buy another one of these because it's here and they're good. Which means we can start thinking about other items to add to our team. One of them could be the bulldozer, which just sends it at the beginning. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna skip it for now. There's another shield. Oh, this is awkward now, so... Yeah, I think that's just too many. We need a bunch of these cards. We are gonna have to rearrange everything though, which is terrifying. But yeah, I don't think there's much we can do. Oh, we can combine this with the shovel. I kind of forgot about that. I guess you're just here now. Okay. We do need slots. We do need a crown. Oh, it's for our rice ball guy that we just got. Okay. We are actually maxed out right now. So I'm not going to combine this. But we do need to do things, so I'm not going to worry about our rage right now at all. I think I would rather line these guys up and then use like these shields and this crown on them. This is just going to give us a ton of shield. So we can actually... I don't know. I'm just trying a different order on stuff. Oh gosh, okay. Like I said, things are going to get messy for a couple rounds here. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do this. This single slot's going to bug me. Let's do this. Don't care about the 10% right now. We're not worried about that. What can I combine that with? I don't know. And nowhere to really... Okay, we are going to be stuck with an open slot for now. I could buy this. I'm not going to. I'm probably going to regret it. Yep, immediately regret it. There's our discounted pencil though. So what we can do is... I'm going to keep our piggy banks. I feel like they're worth it. I don't think we need this. We don't have the space for it. We're getting the pencil. I'm just combining them now. So this guy actually takes up a lot of space too. So everything we have takes up a lot of space. I think with these shields though, I think we're going to be set with these shields. So I'm actually just going to send this. I really want this toy car. But I feel like we got something really good going here. So check how much shield these guys are going to have now. 170 and 145. So as long as we don't get knocked off, we're pretty much guaranteed to kill them at this point in the game. Later on, that amount of shield is not safe. But yeah, you see this guy, he got a little weak. So yeah, very, very nice power spike there. Shields and knockback, I realize, are kind of the bread and butter of this game, at least at this point. This slot gives you like an invulnerability for one attack at the beginning. It's just awkward to fill in the spaces. There's a different slot item that gives you increased weight limit that I'm looking for. Every single one of those we're gonna buy. And once we do, we can really like get a lot of things going. I'm just gonna combine this to get our food here, our juice. And do we maybe want a juice instead? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy one of these. We'll add the juice. Man, this is crazy. We are finding not a lot of stuff here, are we? Little Captain Panda. You combine this with a ton of stuff and make this big bandit guy. I'm hoping we run into one. We shall see, though. We shall see. And I was like, man, we're waiting to buy all this stuff, and now we can't even use them. I'm going to stay greedy here. I'm going to leave my 2 pigs in. I'm just going to send the same team and see how it fares. I think, even though last turn we seemed super strong, I'm not feeling as good about this turn. Seeing what their team looks like, though, they only have 1 unit on their team, so... yeah, they're still figuring it out. This game is in the demo phase. Alright, discounted slot. You gotta buy it. Let's just get our chicken in there. Okay. What else could we use? Now, I probably should buy this. I'm not going to. We're gonna hold out for the other slot item we want. Here's another crown. We can actually use that for our rice ball king. But for now, I'm just gonna keep using it on these guys. I feel like that could carry us very far. I realized in previous runs that it's actually good to like not combine items until you're ready for it. A lot of times you think like, oh, take the upgrade. It's sitting right there. You're ready. Like, you got everything to upgrade it. Just upgrade it. No. Let's slow down a bit. Okay, I'm rolling my whole turn away. This is all I want, are slots. So I'm just going to take some slots. I'm actually going to buy this 2 gold piggy bank too, because it's essentially free. And let's see, I'm going to rearrange a little bit. Yeah, that can stay there. If I can get this around 2 foods, just looking, it doesn't seem like it, but I can fit that, so that's nice. Yeah, let's just send it. If we keep winning while having this in the bank, then things are looking very good. And this is what we're getting up to, one of these items. The shields are going to turn into this, which is nice. Kind of awkward when you highlight stuff. I wish the tooltip showed up like in the bottom right. Maybe that's one of the suggestions I'll try to make. And yeah, our pumpkins are popping off. I think it'll probably get to the point where we don't even need the mole specialist. I could probably sell him for maybe more pumpkin guys. What do we want? We want magic cards. So I'm going to go to a magic shop. This is where you get a couple rolls and you just get all the same items. So these are not all the same type of item, rather. So these are all magic items. I'm just looking for the green card. It's really all I'm looking for is the heart card here. Unfortunately, we don't get any of them. That's kind of tragic. So it just sends us to the next phase. Why are we 14 out of 13? Oh, this guy's 2. I thought this guy was 1. So yeah, I've actually gone into battle with debuffs. Good example of when you have a super strong team, the debuff clearly does not matter. As you see us just launching people off the screen, launching people out. Okay. Hopefully, I know things have not gone too fast, but relative to previous runs, things are actually going at a decent pace here. So I'm going to try to keep the pace. I wonder if it's worth it buying more of these to keep the heals, but I don't know. I feel like it's not needed at this point. We have 37 gold. Okay. We can certainly, I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to hold out for that other slot item I was talking about. And yeah, I think now is the point where we are going to get greedy. Now this is a weapon. This can potentially... Oh my gosh, we've actually had weapons all here. This can potentially satisfy our weapon slot, but I'm just now realizing we don't need it as long as we have the crowns and stuff. Oh, there was another one of these guys. I just realized that too. I guess we'll buy more on discount. We really just need the slots. It's crazy that I'm only finding these types of slots. These are not the ones I want. I've already bought a couple of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna get super greedy. I guess I will buy one of these. We can eventually sell it for 1 gold. So it's only a 1 gold loss. As long as we find the other one that we need. And yeah, it's just gonna keep happening. So yeah, at this point, I'll probably just settle. At least we got a discounted one, so that's nice. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling. We'll try to do the organization at the end here. Here is the slot. So it gives you a weight limit of +2, and it provides you those 4 slots. So I think what I need to do here is just shift everything over 1. What did I just do? I don't think I grabbed all these. So everything's moving around on me now. Looks like we fixed it. Okay. 5 gold left. I'm just gonna buy this because you do need these to like fill in these gaps at the end. So this is all fantastic. I think we don't need to worry about, like, this can just go wherever, right? So this is actually just gonna sit here. This guy can come onto the team. Now unfortunately, the way our team's set up, I guess he can go here. And then we got this shield hitting him. It makes this shield awkward, but it is what it is. And let's see, this makes a lot of things very awkward spaces. Look at that, we actually figured it out, and we have 1 piggy bank that's not in. I'm actually gonna just take out this heart card because I don't think it's doing too much. And on enemy kill, gain bubble, but it's gonna give these guys crit boost, which I really like. It gives them a better chance to get a kill. So yeah, I think a huge power spike there. Not too worried about our mole guy. As long as we have the weight capacity for him, we'll keep him. Otherwise, he's gonna go. We can combine this rice ball, our little rice guy here, with the crown. And then essentially every time this guy faints, you see now we have the little rice guy. So when you upgrade him to the king, he'll summon the warrior. And basically he'll give you shields when he's the king, which is nice. Okay, I think we're back to that same thing. We just really need these heart cards, honestly. It's like one of the only things we need at this point is the heart card, and then like more crowns and these like frying pans to combine. We're at 8 wins, 4 hearts still. I feel really good about this. The run could go downhill at any moment, but I feel really good about this. I'm gonna get some chickens on this 10% here, reduce cooldown. And yeah, we need to prepare to buy more units because yeah, you see there, got more weight capacity here. So I could buy stuff, not really interested in what's being offered. Still not interested. We could still sell piggy banks if we find something that we want. And here's one of these guys, which I'm very interested in. And this guy's only 1 gold. Honestly, I don't think we need it. I need to get 3 gold. I think I'm just gonna wait. I think I'm just gonna send it. We're really strong. And then, ooh, okay, so this guy's going for that really big panda unit. They have almost all the pieces for it. I'm surprised they haven't combined it yet. It looks like they're just looking for the last panda piece. Which means we might have a good shot against this team. I see our shields are barely being broken. As long as we're not getting knocked back ourselves, we're looking good. I just saw an enemy go flying off the screen. I'm hoping this rhino goes flying off the screen. I don't know what condition. I think it's like you have to have a bunch of knockback and they go flying off. Or is it just when a unit gets KO'd, they go flying back? I haven't paid close attention to certain things of the battle. It looks like just when a pet's KO'd. That's funny. And yeah, looks like this one's going to be a win. Once you reach like the 50-second, 1-minute mark in a battle, it will start like adding, like doing damage to both players. And yeah, it actually shows you some damage numbers here. So you can see our pumpkin guys are doing all the work. Their most damaged unit was only 150 damage. So they had like that rhino and that kangaroo and everything. See, their rhino took a ton of damage. We did not take that much damage. So yeah, it looks great. Looks great. Usually my builds don't do a lot of damage and I'm just super tanky. So I'm hoping we can pop off with these pumpkin guys. Need to find some frying pans though, and this could possibly be the last turn, I believe. It's kind of unfortunate, so I'm just gonna plan on like if we lose a couple rounds maybe. I'm just gonna kind of plan on that and like being greedy and investing in the future here. I'm also just hoping we find a pumpkin so we can have 3 pumpkin guys. That would be hilarious. Don't know how it's gonna work out. Eventually the shop opens up with some of these crazy units and items that cost a lot of gold. You can go crazy with that. Okay, we got a heart card, so we can combine the heart card, we can combine it with the shield, and we can combine it with the weight capacity item to get a gas station. Every 5 seconds you gain 15 shield. So now we just want to make sure we're hitting 2 guys with that. So would it be good? I think it would be good to stagger it on the pumpkins here. And we leave 1 crown on the pumpkins. And then that way our pencil, which is honestly our tank, gets the like 120 shield at the beginning, which is pretty good. Could get a cloak from it. We're not a burn build. You know what? This could be it. We still have the piggy banks and stuff, but I feel like this is a good showcase. If I do win and it ends here, it's a good showcase. I hope we lose this round. I could have thrown the round, I guess, by taking units out, but it looks like we're going to win this round. So let me know what you think of this game. I believe this is the end. Let's see. Yep, so here's the battle result victory screen. I am almost certainly going to have more videos on this game. Again, it's called Toy Smash Kaboom. It's in the demo phase. It's going to release sometime in 2025. The developers seem like they're very active. I'm going to hopefully submit some feedback, and I'll let you know how that goes. They're updating the game right now with a lot of cool stuff. I think if this game opens up and they add the depth that Super Auto Pets has, then we could really have the next best Autobattler. on our hands. So yeah, I look forward to bringing you more videos on this. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.